Hello, chat. I regret to inform you that I'm very, very grumpy. So super grumpy. Grad, congrats on first. Luigi, hello. Naki with first. Rainu, hello. Doomed with firstest. Caddy, potato, welcome on in. Melissa with a beanie treat. There is a bean. Purple, 10 bucks. Welcome. I was literally, okay, I was going to be started even earlier than this, but I'm half late because of Beanie, and I'm half late because of my computer. Because I went downstairs to refill my water, because staying hydrated is important, especially when you're sitting here on stream talking or ranting for several hours. And I was like, oh, Beanie, you want to step outside? It's really nice. So me and Beanie stepped outside for a few minutes. And please tell me why when I came back to my computer, it was just sitting here hanging and like buzzing and like unresponsive, but the screens were still on, but they were frozen. So I had to restart my entire computer. I don't know why it crashed. I don't know why if it's gonna like pre-apologies chat if suddenly I go away. It could be Twitch, it could be the electricity, it could be the internet, it could be my computer. I don't know. And then when my computer restarted, now I got the fucking Discord update, dude. So I'm I haven't even had a chance to look at it. All I've done was like send a live notification. All I noticed was that it's a different shade of gray. I don't know if I hate it yet, but I hate change, so I'm prepared to hate it. Anyway, McScooterson, I used Peely base on all my nails on these, so we're actually pretty lucky that we haven't lost a peel yet, because Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, we're on day 5 with Peely base, and it's hanging in there strong. Well, it feels like it's closer to the color that it is on mobile. I don't know. I'm prepared to hate it, but I haven't had a look at it, but I'm annoyed because like you didn't. Y'all know I didn't want to restart my computer. And then it was like, things restored as far as like my tabs, but I felt like it restored like not when it crashed. Because I was watching Daniel when I went downstairs, and when I rebooted the computer, there was no Daniel tab. No, I didn't lose it. I don't think. I did finally find that guest star tab. It had gotten moved onto, okay, do you guys have, with Windows 11, they have the second desktop. The guest star tab had somehow gotten moved to the fucking second desktop. Which, for whatever reason, I ended up in when it restarted. Anyway, I was in such a good mood. I was so proud of myself. I was like, dude, we're about to have a fucking 4 o'clock stream, man. Yeah, but not like right now. Like, I was just in there. Like, I know it would have updated eventually, but like later though. None of this was planned. The manicure is planned. I'm not even going to do any testing, which you might be like, Colette, you know better. And I do, but I don't feel like it. I don't want to. I want to get this mat off my nails. I'm sick of touching it. I'm sick of touching it. Also, it's probably going to pop off soon anyway, because like I said, it was all peely. If we were to go by the colors as they look on the like with the water marble, I think it really brings out the like over black highlight of the flakies. Like, you really almost could go this order instead of this order, you know, especially when it comes to having the teal included, like, you know what I mean, chat? But for the lazy gradient, they're gonna look more like they did over the white swatches, which are certainly around here somewhere behind the curtain. And this is the proper gradient order over white. We're making a lazy gradient potato. I might need to reference one of my own previous tutorials, because I don't remember if I'm supposed to do it while it's wet or dry. Probably wet, huh? Do I just do like a hand and then like go another? So like, I feel like even though this was the water marble, like the water marble became so chonky that we got a much, the overall manicure ended up looking much more this vibe than this vibe, right? Scam streak, Trina, sometimes it do be like that. It's good to get sleep though. Anybody that has like gigantic scam streaks here probably has a very flexible sleep schedule, shall we say. But so yeah, so anybody that doesn't know what a lazy gradient is, it's basically, you don't need to use a sponge, you don't need any tools. You basically paint two colors on the same nail at the, well, if I say at the same time, that doesn't, like 2/3 and then 2/3, and then you have a 1/3 that's like overlap, right? When is the last time I did a lazy gradient, chat? Oh, I did one with the Birthstone collection. That one was really pretty. Mute. How did I did black base. Sorry, referencing my own tutorial real quick, chat. Yeah. 2/3, 2/3, same nail while wet. Okay. And don't like over overstroke too much. Did I just do one coat on this? Surely I did 2 coats. Hi. Hi, you want your treats? Hold on. Hold on, chat. I wanna... I'm reteaching myself how to do this with the fucking tutorial. Oh, I didn't do more than 1 coat on these. That's amazing. Those are good. I really liked that manicure. Yeah, I like my clicky level of this keyboard. So anyway, I think this should work very nicely. And I think we'll probably put the red and pink on the thumb instead of on the pinky, because it was on the pinky for this one. Like, for my own satisfaction, that will switch up the manicures enough. Even though I think just like the color difference is going to be so vibrant without the black of the water marble. It's kind of astonishing how much the black took over on some nails. Not all of them, but more than expected. Like, if you look closely, you can still see it, but the vibe is almost like it was just like the whole manicure fucking over black, dude. Which, like, it's not like it looks bad or anything. It just kind of feels like wasted effort. Hey, Izzy. GG scam streak. So, oh, the bean treats, the bean treats. How many got redeemed? Doomed, Caddy, Naki, Purple, and Melissa. Okay, all of them. I need to adjust that arm. Sorry for the mic being in the... Hi, can I clean your little face? Whoa. Okay, I got you, homie. Hold on. Good boy. Yeah, that was quite goopy, wasn't it? Have good work, Lord Glitter. Yeah, between Twitch shenanigans and my lack of schedule, it's impressive. Naki with the scam streak. Also, I don't know if I should cut my nails down, like it's been a few days since I repoed. What a good boy. Are you ready for some treats? Like they were fine the last time I played. Hey, son. What do you have on your eyebrow? Right here. Hold still. Okay. Where does the treat go? Don't. Okay. Nice, Izzy. Don't drop it. One more treat. Good boy, Beanie. Yeah. No. He's such a good boy. He's a sleepy baby. Do you want to go back in here? Yes, no, maybe so. Oh. Okay. I was making sure I clicked on the correct button. Scene. I did get some tip pull. I think... Camera, please. I think I get tip pull if I don't wait long enough between top coat and matte top coat. I'm not 100% sure. It was only bad on that one nail, really. Like, to me, it's pretty obvious. Yeah. Oh, come on here. Oh, don't like that. Need to learn to brace my fingers where they are the ones bracing rather than the thumb doing the bracing. Dude, where is the edge? I used Peely Base. Didn't I? Come on. Did. The instant move. He had to get down there and get that leg. He looks so long. Oh, found an edge. Finally. Okay. Maybe just a couple are stubborn. What the heck? More? Why can't Peely Base always be this strong? But also, I would like to take you off now. Okay. Beetle wings? The Peelies? Okay, right hand is coming off much easier than left hand. The underside is so cool. like the glossy version. It's like a 2-for-1, chat. Yeah. Okay, I'm maybe I still like peelies a little bit. They're just so pretty. Come on, come on. There we go. This would be a great set collection for doing a stained glass manicure. My very first, like, very what would the word be? I'm trying to think of a word that's just not like shitting on past me's nail art. Chonky, let's say, like chonky stained glass. I think I did with some Orly glitters. Orly? Yeah. Well, now I'm doubting myself. But like something with like a lot of this kind of look, like it simulates that texture of stained glass, the flakies. There we go. Wow. I'm not trying to jinx myself, and you might be like, well, then Colette, just don't say it. We might have 10 perfect peelies here, chat. Why would I say something like that? I don't believe in jinxes, except like sometimes I do though. Yeah! Is this the one I was thinking of? Come on, give me a preview. Yes! Ooh, the talons. Talon level, chat. You know, I didn't realize that was done when my nails were that long. For that particular tutorial. In my head, my nails are not, like, my memory of the manicure is on shorter nails, which is kind of fucking weird. Glossy, matte. Like the jelliness from both sides. And that's a weird optical illusion because you almost can't tell that it's like the other way around on this side. Like they both look like they're bending the same way. Ooh, optical illusion. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, you're right. Okay, and in that tutorial, I happen to remember there's a shit ton of patches hiding under there, isn't there? What you do is you get some foil. Yeah. Oh, I think I remember the majority of my manicures. Not always at like the drop of a hat, but Most times I remember, especially if I'm like, suddenly I come up with an idea and then I like think for 5 minutes and I'm like, wait a minute, I did this 10 years ago. And then it's like, well, that was 10 years ago. And it's like, but it's a repeat. The feeling when Twitch UI looks sane. Oh, because you got your FFZ working. FFZ just has so many very nice accessibility options. The smallest thing that let me know when mine was broken was I used the little dividers between chat messages. Just the little thin line. I was having a hell of a time. Like, chat just seemed so jumbled without it. I need a piece of cotton. Do I not have any cotton? Oh, here's a piece of cotton. Yeah, I think I used to do that, and then at some time I just went to the dividers. I'm trying to remember why I didn't like the alternating. I'm just taking care of any of the little edge bits that did not peely or under the tip. Or some of the peely poop. Timestamps? I have that on. Is that from FFZ? I thought that was Twitch native. Ha, shows what I know. I've had FFZ for so long, sometimes I really don't know. Sorry I'm not too talkative, chat. I could rant some more if you want, but I'm so tired. I mean, I bet you guys can imagine. You can just imagine the amount of energy that just drained out of me when I came up here with my fresh water, even though I don't need water yet because I literally still have my tea, but I came up here with my fresh water, ready to sit down and push the button because I had gotten all set up before I went downstairs. Like, literally all I had to do was push the button, and my computer's sitting here talking about like, ranting does give me energy, gives me life. I'm a complainer at heart, chat, fucking apparently. I was horrified, and like I couldn't even like fucking control alt delete, like I don't know. And I actually looked how to look at the fucking logs. There's nothing. There's like no error that popped up like before it decided to fucking hang. I mean, there's fucking shit tons of errors there. There's enough errors that I'm like, how is my computer even working? I mean, I know computer all the time. It's like, oops, can't do that. Like, not every error is a problem, but like, it seems like a lot of errors, chat. And maybe I'm going to have to look into it further. Kadachi. Welcome, man. I mean, I do know that, you know, I don't, it's like, I feel like that's kind of like too mechanical because it's like the ka-chong, boop, ching, and then it's like all high-pitched-y. High-pitched-y? That's a word, apparently. I keep having like this eczema breakout on my pinky. And it's not going away. I'm kind of irritated. Because it's so like rough and dry, and it's kind of making the cuticle shittier than normal. Like usually my pinky cuticle is not super shitty. Like that's reserved for these two nails. Yeah, I do. Remember getting AOL CDs in the mail. My mother kept those motherfuckers. Because, you know, maybe one day we can do a neat project with them. Except, y'all, she actually did eventually make, what would be the good name for them? What do you call it when it's like a thing? Like an animal deterrent for woodpeckers. Because they apparently don't like that shiny, reflective nature of them. So, like, chained a whole bunch of them, like, that was a very, like, together, with, like, so that it dangled and, like, what, does anybody know the word that I'm searching for? Maybe I'm just thinking of deterrent, but I feel like there's a name for it, like when it's actually an item. Yeah, it was kind of like a CD garland, just a short one. Because the woodpeckers were like fucking up my uncle's house in the garage. Because it's like faced with, it's not like done with like vinyl siding, it's done with like wood. They were like fucking it up. Yeah, I'm sure woodpeckers get into all kind of shit that people don't want them into. But yeah, they were literally like woodpecking on the house. Bird scarer. I don't like that. I would rather say a deterrent. A shiny deterrent. Bird scarer. Fuck out of here. Yeah, like a scarecrow, except not made out of straw. Kind of like a windmobile, but not like designed to be like a wind chime or anything. But yeah, kind of like a mobile. Mobile. It's not a doo-doo-doo, like a baby has. Yeah, the burdened. An hour ago? Wait a minute. Daggett, does that mean A, it didn't happen? B, it happened and you were just oblivious? C, it's just tardy and it's about to happen now? D, secret fourth thing. Score. Yeah, like, isn't the bath like that thing that's like a... So they can't climb up shit? Camera does not like me gesturing all this stuff. So you don't, so it didn't happen and you don't think it's gonna? Wait, it's called that because it baffles them? Okay, I thought it was like the other kind of a baffle. Ah! Excuse me. You know, the other day I was thinking I wasn't hiccuping anymore, and then I was like, maybe I just fucking stopped noticing when I'm hiccuping, so now I'm noticing every time I hiccup, and I do apologize. Because for a while I think I kind of just, it was like an autopilot thing, but then like it became so autopilot I was like, did I stop hiccuping? No, I didn't. Wouldn't that be nice? Oh, that's interesting. Wait, birds can't taste spicy? The neighbors as well. I mean, they looked kind of cool. I mean, it looked kind of eclectic, you know. Eclectic. But like, they weren't awful. They would have looked nicer if, I don't know if she got like a deal on it or if it was also part of like scaring the woodpeckers away, but like the cord that she tied them together with, if I recall, was like bright orange. Kind of worked though. So yeah, it was one of those moments. Where thing finally comes in handy. Yeah. Yeah, well, and she did like 2 to 2, so they were hollow on both sides once it was on the thing, and tied together with the twine, like twine through the hole, twine, so that the two were, you know, I don't know why I did like this. It's like, So yeah, so it ended up being mirror hollow any way you looked, and yeah, dangling, and they weren't all, you know, they weren't all just dangling straight. They, you know, had some variation to their dangle. Waiting for one to drop, hit somebody on the head, free sushi for life. Still trying to unlearn my muscle memory of holding fingers in place with my thumb. Sometimes I do it and it doesn't hurt. Sometimes I do it and it hurts. Sometimes I remember not to do it. So, we're learning, chat. Couple little bit of hangnails. Why was cutting that hangnail so loud? Did you hear it? Oh. Dear Lord. I mean, that sounds pretty good. I think, I mean, compared to like back in the day, I don't know, maybe it's just because I buy better stuff now, but like there's some frozen dinners that actually aren't shitty, right? Like actually quite a few. I feel like maybe I can get away with one more manicure without filing my nails much. Maybe I do just a tiny bit of maintenance filing. I mean, that'll actually probably help. A tiny bit of maintenance filing at this length. Okay, yeah. Ooh, butternut squash lasagna, Saito. Oh, yeah, it depends. There's a couple where it's pretty easy. Like, just put it in a pan and put a lid on the pan and wait 5 minutes and then stir it and go. Like, I can get down for that. But every now and then I purchase something without looking closely at the instructions, and then I pull it out thinking it's something that I can quickly throw in like the microwave or like in the oven or whatever, and then I look at it and it's actually like it has preparation steps, and I'm like, oh no, I'm not in the mood for that. You cannot convince me a pot pie is that much better out of the oven to take that much longer. Not that they're short in the microwave either. Like the big ass ones, the big ass like Marie Calendar ones take fucking like 10.5 minutes in the microwave. Yeah, I definitely, I've talked about it before. I mean, a lot of the times when we were talking about the singeing of the Seche Vite, I would say most leftovers or cooking in general, well, not necessarily cooking in general, but like if I'm heating up leftovers, odds are I'm going to heat them up in the microwave because they're so much better. Not in the microwave, in the oven instead of the microwave. I cut out like a significant portion of that sentence. Sorry, chat. But pot pie, that's okay. Yeah. A convection oven or like a fucking air fryer. I don't have an air fryer. Or a toaster oven. Look at this. It's not a break. It's a peel. This nail is peeling backwards on the side. I hate this nail. What nail peels there? Not sure about it. Oh, it's the UPS man. Do you just find yourself choosing other things, or just not used to having it in your routine yet? Wistful. Not impressed with the air fryer. It always just seems to me like, I mean, I've complained about before, like there's not a lot of space in our kitchen. I can't imagine where we'd put that. And then it's like a small little thing, right? Like, only for small portions. I'll stick with my broiler pan. Tater tots, yum. Last week on Family Day, we had tater tot hot dish. Pretty good. Easier. The FOMO streak. Scam streak do be scamming. Especially with all these disconnects lately. And not really understanding how Twitch handles those. Okay, we do a wee bit of maintenance filing. These couple hangnails. I'm just disgusted by this peel. Like, how do you even start peeling there? Poorly. Oh, nice, yeah. Well, not, you know, not the flaking. But nice that the Essie is holding up. Oh, nice, son. Which, is it a recent collection? So we're just like squaring out the tips a bit. Not like a lot of maintenance filing, just a little bit. For the most part. Hey Carol, thank you. And then we'll have a bathroom break. And then we'll do the manicure. And I really don't expect it to take very long. It's very little different than a plain manicure, chat. It's like a plain manicure with slightly more steps. Whoa. Almost forgot to file po little left thumb. Oh, the one that we tried to teach me how to pronounce last time. And I said, "Ah, thanks for helping me. I wish I thought I would remember this information later." Cleona, yeah. This right middle nail is so problematic. I also maybe should think about putting my hair back a bit. And Polo right thumb is like almost as long as Polo left thumb. I guess at least I can be glad this left or right middle hasn't actually broken as much as it's been peeling. Like, the peeling has been actually super problematic, but I think other than like a little bit of a corner chip a couple weeks ago, I think that should be good. All right, chat. We do cuticle scrub, potty break, etc. Hopefully my computer doesn't crash while I'm away, because that also literally happened during stream the other day. I came back and a computer was crashed, and I was just dealing with that one, exporting it to YouTube and trying to figure out what to do, because since I was gone I couldn't address it immediately, and disconnect protect failed, so the VOD is also not in one piece. My local recording isn't in one piece, and as you guys know, I've been having trouble with Premiere. Chat, I edited it in Clipchamp. Clipchamp is bad. And maybe if I spent some more time learning it, it would be less bad, but it is bad. Camera. Yeah, I know, but I don't want to learn another editing program, but I needed to combine those two pieces of the VOD. So yeah, but that's probably not for the Premiere as old as mine is, Daggett. I'm on Premiere Elements 13. Pretty much anything that I switch to is gonna be really, really weird to me, because my shit is over 10 years old. You might be like, well, no wonder your shit doesn't work, Colette. Well, look, if it works sometimes, why the fuck can't it work all the time? I've been using it on this computer for many years at this point. Anyway, I'm going to take a quick break. If you need your own break, now is the time. And I appreciate your patience. Sometimes I hate taking breaks because I got to get up and I'm stiff and it's uncomfortable. But you know what? Taking breaks are good for you, everyone. So you should take one too. But if for whatever reason you're not going to take a break, like maybe you already took one, or maybe I can't tell you what to do, then you can sit here and you can watch. Would you guys like me to start a cult? Hey Google, what is the airspeed velocity of an unladen swallow?
About 24 miles per hour, 39 kmph, but significantly slower when carrying coconut shells.
What?
Hades and Cookie Day? Let's go.
Hades, cookies in your mouth. Ah! I am not your kitchen mommy. Not for free, at least. Give me a snack. Give me a snack. Break me off a piece of that snack bar. No. Dude, okay, I have a drawer of cheese. If my drawer of cheese begins to get empty, I feel slightly anxious. What if I run out of cheese? Hey Google, what's a fuckboy?
Is used as a noun in U.S. English as a derogatory term in a vulgar slang to mean a weak or contemptible man. Do you want to hear how is spelled?
Yes. Are them titties? Is that a plant or a person? Tree titties or person titties? I want to beat the pee-pee. I have to confess, it could be a little bigger for my vibration. Sure. Who needs gravy when you've got pussy sauce? You got it on with the robot, didn't you, bitch? Yeah, it's like a oof, it's like a yikes, it's like a, come on, man. Imagine the water marble titties. I could water marble my titties. Before we start prepping our ice cream bucket, we'll be painting these titties with liquid latex, and sadly we won't be using Seche Vite today.
Is spelled.
Whoa, these poop physics. Oh, let me clean you up, dirty girl. I'm sorry, what? That's flesh. That's chicken drumstick flesh. Am I secretly a fuckboy? Mr. Mother Fucker. Mr. Motherfucker. Why? Why was this beeped out? All you need to try and duplicate this scenario is modding API additional items, bench rando, bench warp, bingo UI, menu escape, bug hunt, modding API additional items, bench rando, bench warp, bingo UI, modding API additional items, bench rando, bench warp, bingo UI. Anybody I may have missed while I was talking about water marbling titties, hello, welcome on in. My name is Colette.
Colette.
What? Jesus God. Okay, look. Okay. I just had an idea that might be a horrible idea. Would you like to hear it? Absolutely free money with no consequences. I feel like this would be exceptionally dumb of me, right?
Whoops.
You know, sometimes my intellect can be staggering. I have this on. This is ow! What? I object! Ow! Ow! I'm such a gamer. You're not getting out to threaten me again, bug motherfucker.
Too bad, boy.
Fuck. And I cannot emphasize this enough. You big old
We can continue this discussion
bitch with your corn dog ass looking pen.
Major
and I should just like pause here and just like check in with chat. Wow. So the plan almost was good. Maybe also I should pause. This is fine. Everything is fine and good and fine. I am playing it very well. I am.
Strum, non-copyright liar.
I do know the chicken dance. Oh wait, is it the one that goes? Dude, why are you fucking around with that bird anyway? Whoa. That was actually delightful. Had a rock shoved deep in his ass. The hardest gradient ever? Question mark, exclamation mark. You won't believe your eyes when you see how many polishes this uses. E. Rando Plus, Rando Stats, recent items, reopen city doors, satchel, SF core, skill upgrades, Trando Plus, and Transcendence. And maybe you can also have this glitch. It's very fine and perfectly good, even though there's apparently 2 menus on my screen right now at this very moment. I didn't drink it all during the run. That was after. So I'm 2 hours more tired and a cup of wine more wine. How did a Pokemon learn to build rocket launchers? Are there Pokemons with guns? Just in time to fuck me up. Do unto others as you would have others do unto you. So when they do unto me, that's how they would like to be done unto. I don't understand that, but I definitely do understand that. Jesus. Beanie, are you okay? What was that? You sneezing? Jesus. Barbara Streisand, do-do-do-do-do. Barbara Streisand, do-do-do-do-do. Barbara Streisand, do-do-do-do-do. Barbara Streisand. I hope everybody sleeps well. I hope I sleep well. Well, sleeping wishes wash. It's just one of those days where you're like, oh, it's fine. And then you go about your life out into the world and you realize, oh, fuck. My brain is made out of pudding. Welcome back, chat. Hope everyone had a good little break. Need some additional Q-tips. Almost need some additional Q-tips. I might do peely base for all the nails for this too, because once again every nail is going to be different, and I really liked those peelies from the first manicure. Also, look how happy those cuticles are now. Yeah. Reps on. Oh, I think that's the end of my tea. Okay. Pinky, ring, middle, index, thumb is the plan. Okay, chat? If you were curious. One more tea to sip left. I don't need tape. I don't need latex. I feel like I'm forgetting something, but it's because we're coming out of Water Marble March, and if you're like, Colette, there's one more Sunday left in March. I know that. The magnetic water marble hasn't been posted yet. So the magnetic water marble will go up this Sunday, this coming Sunday. And this lazy gradient we're about to do will go up the following Sunday. The lighting is still weird. It's still quite early. So, we'll start, of course, with cleaning off our nails. Make sure there's no residue of any kind with acetone. Honestly, I was really impressed. I don't, is it weird? Do you think this is a thing, or is this like, am I making this up? Does matte make it wear better? Or is it like survivor's bias? Or whatever they call it. Sometimes my eyelid is twitching so much, or like my under eye. It's not my cheek. Your lower eyelid. Does this qualify? Anyway, it's twitching so much I actually can see it. Like it's making my actual eyelids move. Yeah, same, son. You always thought the opposite. Huh. Yeah, well, kind of in specifically in regards to Peely base. Because we did that Saturday, right? Yeah, Saturday is when the collection dropped. Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. 5 days. No pops. Even for me, that's quite good. Even layered with long lasting. Also, welcome in, Panda. Well, I guess we'll see. We'll see how nicely this wears. Remember to set up my camera chat and plug it in and make sure it had space on the memory card. This is not straight, because this is not straight. Oh, I should. Do that. No, this is straight, but this, I guess this is pretty straight too. Okay. Okay, okay. Oop. Starting off with clean dry nails, I'm going to begin with a base coat. Today I'm using Holo Taco's Peely Base, and you can use whichever is your personal favorite. Oh, the points box. I feel like I don't normally notice it, but yeah, it's probably because it usually just gets auto-clicked away. Try not to go too close to the cuticle or too close to the edges because we want the long lasting to be able to seal the peely in like it did last time. Where you actually have to struggle a bit to get your peelies off. Whether or not the mat helped with that. Then we layer, chat. No, I have not cleaned the neck of this bottle. It's still somehow very disgusting. Like, it doesn't look that bad, like just like a little bit, but it's, I feel it when I dip in or when I try to screw it, unscrew it. I got a hair or something stuck there. Well, if you can't pull it out, paint it in, chat. Have any of you guys still seen people having trouble with Twitch? Mine seems okay so far, but when I was watching Axe earlier, I know he was having some trouble. It's like dropped frames and weird lag. Wow, nails are looking really good. Staining is like mostly grown out. Mostly. We haven't had a day as bad as that one, thankfully. Hey Munchkins, welcome in. Bruh. We are just getting started on the manicure. So you didn't miss very much, just like peelies, cuticles. I think the plan, chat, is to take a dinner break after nails, like an actual dinner break, and then see how I feel after I eat, if I come back and do something this evening. I guess another option if I'm super tired is stream but not disco, but I kind of want a disco, chat. We have a lot of unfinished business. Might add an extra coat of base coat here where we have this peeling problem actually. It really is. It's like it's not like a hand exhausting game. It's like a brain exhausting game. So it's like I really want to see what happens though. I feel like we've seen such a small portion. I'm not going to talk about it too much. Ah! Excuse me. Okay. Just waiting for it to be dry. So I explained it earlier, but I'll just briefly explain it again. For a lazy gradient, we're basically going to be working rule of thirds. 2/3 of 2 colors on one nail. So 1/3 each color and 1/3 in the middle overlap. In the rainbow order. So pinky, ring, middle, index, thumb. That is, I think, the plan. I do think as far as layering, I don't think it matters hugely. I do think it matters some which color goes on top. Luigi, yikes, but also GG. That is a large purchase. I mentioned earlier I'm not doing any testing for this manicure because I think I know what I'm doing. Which of course may be a recipe for disaster. I feel like maybe this color goes first on both nails that it's on to make the greenish flakies a bit more prominent by being on the top layer, so that then those 2 nails will blend more together. Does that make sense? And then for the rest of them, I think it matters less, but so that'll be pinky, ring finger. Maybe again here, pull the green forward to match it with the other nail. Then maybe on this one, we'll see. I don't know if it even matters. I'm MSLP overthinking, because the single layer, like they're all gonna be layered underneath something except for the very top layer, and a single layer of flakies is really not that many flakies, so it's really probably not gonna matter that much. Maybe I don't do it. Maybe I just do it left and right side for all of them and see how it turns out, and not worry about it, because that's what I'm gonna want autopilot to doing anyway. So then I probably won't fuck up and be mad at myself. That's a good plan. Okay. For this lazy gradient, I'm going to be using the Off the Deep End collection. The teal is Wait a Minute. The blue is Crashing Out. The indigo is Made Me Ink. The purple is Don't Be Jelly. The pink is What a Catch. And the red is Big Reef Energy. Actually, let's move these over here. I'm gonna need room to access these and open them all up. Oh, that's nice, Luigi. It's still such a hassle, though. Even if things, it's one of those things, even if everything goes as smoothly as it possibly can, there's so much paperwork and money involved. But it's a good feeling once it's done. Congratulations. Okay, so let's... My napkin's not where I want it to be, chat. Okay. Wah. Blah. So for each nail, I'm basically going to be doing 2/3 in one shade and 2/3 in the next, with about a 1/3 overlap in the middle. I'm really being careful not to get like too much on the brush here, chat. Because we're not glomming. That's the one thing we have to be careful of. No glom. What do you mean I wasn't recording? I pushed the button, chat. What do you mean I wasn't? I don't understand. What did I fucking record? I recorded the colors. I think that's what this one is. And then I turned it off because I was opening all the bottles, and then I pushed the button again. Yeah, I record. Oh, I mean, do I just re-record it? Do I just use my other hand? I'm so irritated with myself. How did I not push the button? Do I want to start over? Do I want to use the... I don't really want to use the stream recording. Fucking A, dude. You and me both, Trina. No, I don't think so, Melissa. Fuck, dude. I'm just very quietly angry right now, chat, at myself. No, other hand is not fine. Peely poop. I'm just so sad. What a dumb mistake. I didn't even fuck up. I didn't even have the time to fuck up, and I fucked up. It wasn't my lack of testing that fucked me up, which would have been understandable. By the way, also, I guess you can... No, that's not the button. You can turn off for now, camera, because I'm not going to need you for 5 more minutes, because I'm going to have to redo my base coat. God damn it, dude. Okay. It's fine, Chad. It's minor. It's super annoying, but it's minor. It is perfectly fine. Get these little tattletale tiny glitters out of here. I meant with the manicure. Why is technology? It's fine. It's so fine, chat. Why am I like this, chat? It really is fine. It really is fine. It's just, it's so dumb. I just can imagine the look on my face when I heard the camera fucking turn off. My bet for what actually happened is that when I went to turn it off while I was opening up 6 different bottles of polish, my guess is that I didn't actually turn it off, and so when I went to turn it on, I turned it off. On to recording. I turned it off of recording. That's my best guess. It's fine. I mean, if we had been deeper into the manicure, I would have considered using the other hand, but like the left hand is the tutorial hand for a reason. It is the superior modeling hand. The lesson to be learned here, because there's always a lesson, chat. If you haven't found the lesson, you haven't looked hard enough. The lesson is look at the little red dot. Don't just, well, apparently not even pay attention to the beep, because I should have noticed that if I'm right about what happened, I should have noticed that I didn't actually turn it off. But I should be looking for the little red dot just as confirmation, because it beeps whether you're turning it on or off. Okay, well now this nail's gonna have double. There wasn't anything wrong with the thumb. Extra base coat for you, Polo left thumb. Camera! Grr. We wait for this to dry. We go again. No evidence. Oh, what is that little... Get out of there. No evidence to the contrary, chat. Excuse me. Oh boy. We'll have some acetone in there. This will be fine. It was going really well before the camera. So once this dries and we get back into it, we just do that again. Both hands, 3 layers, I'm assuming. Why are you humming me, munchkins? It was going really well. It was looking good, even at one skimpy layer. All right, we go again. We re-go. There's the red dot, chat. Well, you can't see it. I can see it. For each nail, I'm going to be doing about 2/3 of the nail in the first color, and then 2/3 of the nail in this second color. A lot of polish. Too much. It's the first layer, though. It doesn't super matter. Okay. Alright, so we do it again. On this hand. Oh, it's kind of heavy. Left some pink behind though. There we go. Okay. Okay. It's all going very well so far, chat. I was afraid the flakies might start acting weird, or that the flakies might be like too heavy to see the gradient. I don't know. I was worried. Shocker. Oh, it's kind of heavy. Stupid camera, I'm almost ready to go back to my other hand. That wasn't an accident this time. I generally don't record my right hand. Just the left. wish I could make the setting longer or turn it off, but it's actually on the longest possible option already. Pretty even. It's gonna look good, chat. Do a couple more layers. Eye gauge. Oops. That was very messy. Is that one particular flaky out of there? Nice, Sonia. There's a hair in there. I feel like I'm having poor brush holding posture. I feel like I'm holding it in a way that could smudge my right hand. I haven't yet, but I need to be more careful. Because I have so many bottles out here and they're kind of so close together. One coat, two coats. I'm gonna do 3 because there's a couple, like if you look at the inside edge of the pinky, I can still see visible nail line in person. Oh wait, is that the I thought you just meant a pastel rainbow collection, Gidge. It's the Holo Taco pastels. I feel like the middle nail you can kind of see the gradient the least. Okay. Whoop. Don't run away, orange stick. Where did it go? There it is. Examine the body. Yes. Yes. One more layer, I think. I think these are looking great though, Chad. Oh, should I have... For my hand like this, it would have made sense to flip how I did the pink and the red. Only for this pose, though. For this pose, I think it still makes sense. You can get more of the red that way, too. I didn't really think about that. But it's like, there's your gradient. Okay. Of course, there will be flashlight time, chat. I'm really on this last coat concentrating on the edges where I can see like thin spots. I know it's hard to see through the flakies, but like the middle basically has twice as much polish as the edges, right? We want to make sure the edges are very opaque and color packed. Ooh, the way the red was sitting on my desk for a minute, I just had a really nice look at the gold reflective that's in it. As a reminder, 4 out of the 6 of these have reflective glitters in them. Hey, Flamingo. Okay. Very carefully doing the thing on this hand as well. Yeah. Well, I mentioned before, Flamingo, there's one more Sunday in March, but we haven't posted the magnetic water marble yet. So that's going to take care of this upcoming Sunday, and then this will be for the following Sunday. So technically I am breaking the rules a little bit, but by the upload schedule I'm not. But technically I am, though, yeah. I think this is good enough to make an exception. Yeah. Yay. Whoa. Oh, I didn't get enough polish on here. Okay, you need to scoot. Oh, the latex. Still? Do you have tape yet, Gidge? When are you going to acquire either tape or latex? You'll allow it, thanks. Maybe George, this is very silly. What if you actually need tape? Excuse me. Awkward. Like for regular tape related things, not a manicure. What do you mean, like what? Months? I cannot relate. I cannot. Okay. Clean up, top coat, dinner break. This is so juicy. Chat, this is so juicy. I wish there was more teal. That's the only sad. It depends how I feel after dinner. For anybody who wasn't here at the very start of stream, I had a very stressful pre-start of stream. Because my computer crashed while I was getting water, and I don't know why, and I'm kind of worried about that, and that took some of my very limited energy, and I am still quite tired. I did 3 coats of the Lazy Gradient, and now I'm going to go ahead and do just a little bit of cleanup around the edges with my usual small brush dipped in acetone. I'm sorry, what was I saying? Oh, I don't know if I can trust my computer to behave. I don't know my exact energy level. I still feel short of sleep. I mean, I probably am still short. I am still short of sleep, like extra from Saturday. Also, since I have not 100% cleaned up my VODs yet, I can't split nail and gaming VODs on Twitch. So even if I was 100% coming back this evening, I would be ending stream after the manicure just so that I have just a manicure VOD to export to YouTube, and then this night's stuff is just a gaming VOD to export. Yeah, aqua, turquoise, depending on your personal vibes. But also, I very much want to play more disco, but also if I don't have enough energy for disco, because it's taking a lot of brain energy, I'm not ruling out something else. Basically, I don't know. And it's really just going to depend how I feel after I have dinner. And I also don't really feel like rushing dinner. I mean, I know I don't have to rush when I take an on-stream dinner break, but also, yes, I do. So taking an actual offline dinner break will relieve me of that feeling. So, TBD. Long story short, TBD. But I am really proud of myself to have gotten such an early start, even with the technical difficulties. We literally, if it wasn't for my computer crashing and trying to like at least a little bit look into why, we would have been live at 4 o'clock, chat. Which is like probably a PB for the last couple of years, TBH. Like, look at your clock and look at my uptime. This might still be a PB for the last couple of years. Then tomorrow's Thursday. And probably I will stream. And then Friday is family day. And last week I took off because we just got home pretty late. And I was really tired. Too tired for a D-Gen stream. But I don't know. We might stream this week. Have to kind of wait and see. And I still need to schedule Wildwoods. And there's lots of other outstanding things. So it's like Repo calls to me, Disco calls to me. Some other things call to me that I probably shouldn't listen to until my hands are feeling a little better. Well, hand mainly. Finger mainly. Singular. See, I mean, like, you wouldn't say that this is like a super, super dirty, right? But look how nice it is once it's just like a little bit more cleaned up, right, chat? It's those illusions. Tricking your eyeball. Well, not always tricking. I mean, it's not completely an illusion. It is neater, but when it does grow out a little bit as you wear it, I always think that having a nice clean cuticle helps keep it looking fresh, even when it's not. But this is really pretty. I will endeavor to remember to use both top coats. Vite on left hand, Vive on right hand. I kind of didn't really notice anything different with them with this manicure. Not this manicure, the manicure that we took off. But I didn't have it on for super long. I didn't cook very many things in the oven while I had it on, and also the mat was on top of it. Although the last time we had mat on top, we had that weird situation where the mat was crackling, you know? That actually was very strange now that I think about it. I didn't really think about it when I was taking the other one off. Yeah, well, the main thing I was testing was, does Vive singe less? Which, from one manicure that did seem to react to the heat, Vive does seem to singe less. If anything, when I'm cooking, the right hand should see more usage and more heat. I mean, like, I don't always use both hands to put something in or out of the oven, but if I'm only going to use one hand, it's probably going to be my right hand. But I don't actually remember which manicure that was, where we saw a very distinct less singed on the Vive hand. But most things I kind of do two-handed. If it makes sense to, like, a little bit. Oh, maybe Izzy. No, it was the mercury glass marble. It was the mercury glass marble. That's what it was. Because the singeing made the silver look like a deeper silver. Yeah, the crackling was on the cottage core. Is that what you meant? I read it as the one that I saw yeah, because the cottage core gradient I wore matte also. I think. Yeah. You're right. I hear birds chirping outside of my window. Like, why are they already migrated back up here? Did they know that it was a nice warm spring? I guess not all the birds migrate away in the winter, but they don't be cheaping like this when it's snowy out. Beep, beep. Maybe I could take a nap after dinner. What time? It's almost 7. A little bit later than I wanted it to be, but I got started slightly later and we fucked up that whole hand and had to start over. Well, we didn't. That's misleading. We didn't actually fuck it up. We fucked up the recording of that whole hand. Also, being shrimp fans, look at that shrimpy boy. Ah! Excuse. I wonder... Should I crop it and turn it into an emote? So you guys can spam it during these moments? I know I've been slacking on the emote front lately, chat. I'm highly aware. If only that were true, Ode. Ode, how was your stream? How was Lorelai? I know literally nothing about Lorelai. Good, good. What is that thing? That doesn't look like part of the Polish. $84. Holy moly. Where are you, Trina? If you are okay sharing? I don't remember. I think it's still pretty warm here. Not as warm as it was earlier, but like... Yeah, 51. I mean, some of y'all might be like, 51 is not warm, Colette. But it is for Minnesota in March. Tennessee, yeah. Yeah. Fucking weather, dude. It's like you go out and it's like, oh, it's so nice. And then your brain's like, ha ha, you know? It's not supposed to be this nice. It's just not. All right, I think we're just about ready. I heard your fan. Come on, computer. Don't make me nervous, please. Okay. Once I'm done with cleanup, I'm going to finish with top coat. And as usual, I'm using Seche Vite. I like it. Holy. I see a hair sticking out here, and I don't know what layer it's caught in. The Art of Glomming Without Flooding Your Sidewalls by Colette, MSLP. 'Tis an art I have not perfected. But one in which I strive every manicure to understand a bit more. That is what an orange stick is for. True. Also very true. Do we possibly need a second coat? Possibly. We'll see how this settles and sets. And again, top coat, no top coat. Like that's just a zhuzh all on its own, chat, right? Like, look at that. Zhuzh. I'm using... Now you might be like, well, Colette, you've only done the pinky. You can switch for the rest of your nails. No, I can't. That would feel funny. If you're like, Colette, what? Yes, it would. So, another week of no test. My bad. I think I possibly remembered before I gave you guys like the side-by-side comparison shot. Like that derailed my brain. I stopped thinking about it. If you heard that, yes, it was my tummy. Izzy, that sounds delicious. Okay, chat. Whoa. I do need to decide if I want one more layer of that. But I mean, these aren't super chunky, like in that sort of a sense. I mean, sometimes the flakies might not lay exactly right. Y'all. Pleased with this. Pretty damn pleased with this. I think it's because the polishes that work best for them, Izzy, are already naturally bangers. Right? Like jellies with shimmer or flake or glitter. Yeah, is this a better shot than before, chat? Is that a better bean shot? Thanks, Entropy. I'm hella happy with this chat. Hella. It's quite smooth too. I think we're good. I had seen a little piece poking up on my pinky. I was like, do I have more pieces poking up than I realize? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, you know, I should have, hold on. In the flashlight time, we didn't, now it's kind of hard. On the red, you can kind of see. I'm trying to catch an angle on the reflective. Oh, it's pretty hard. I mean, like, you get, like, that look, but, like, see that gold and reflective in there? What an awkward... I just want to show you off gold and reflective. There you can kind of see it. You guys know how reflectives are, though. You will never, ever, ever do them justice properly on camera, really. I don't think I ever did one with the retro collection. I did, like I said, I did the birthstone one. And I also remember I did one with a couple colors from the light mode collection, although it wasn't like the whole collection. It was like the blue and the purple. God, this looks good. Super happy. Super happy about this, chat. Yeah, is he? Yeah, I feel like I saw several lazy gradients with the retro collection and they looked really nice, like juicy. Let me find some more to send you guys. I'm gonna call the manicure here. Super, super happy with how this turned out. Like, it's just so good. Like, it's almost like you look and you're like, oh, you can't even see the gradient. But then as soon as you just, like, give a little bit of rotation, like, you 100%, like, get both colors, right? This could be a whole manicure on its own. The blue and the teal. Any one of these nails could be a whole manicure on its own. You could also do like 3 per nail, although I feel like that would be kind of tricky. Or I would like to try something I have never tried, chat, is instead of vertical, horizontal lazy gradient. Right? So do like 2/3 and 2/3, or even with like more. Yeah, I mean, the rainbow vibes are also very pretty, but having done, I think this is the first time I've actually done lazy gradient as like a rainbow. Having done some others that were just single color lazy gradients, if you're like, man, that's so many colors, it's cool, but I don't know if I could wear that many colors. Like, you don't have to. Use it as a inspiration. Do accent nail if maybe you are like, I don't know about all this. I've never made a lazy gradient before. But they're pretty easy. If you haven't tried one before, I really would recommend trying it because it's good. I'm just having a look. There's so many people on. It's so early. My list just, I'm like scrolling and scrolling and scrolling. I think I know where we're going though. Whoop. I didn't mute it quick enough. Mute button, please. Kitten, I may be back tonight. Okay, so for anybody who maybe just popped in toward the end here, I'm having a dinner break. We're cutting the nail VOD so that it's easy for me to export. And after I have dinner, we're gonna see what time it is. We're gonna see how I feel. We're gonna see what my energy level is, and I might be back. If I had gotten started a little earlier and not fucked up, we would be finishing at around 6 o'clock, which I would be so happy about. But even this is pretty early, but it's just going to depend how I feel. Like last night, I really thought I was going to go longer, and I only ended up doing 3 hours, and I felt bad about it. And you might be like, Clay, you don't have to feel bad about a short stream that's really not that short compared to a lot of streams. Just maybe compared to the streams I've been doing lately. Like, but I did, because it wasn't it wasn't what I had planned. But you know, getting that damn sleepy on stream just makes me just feel a little silly. A little silly, chat. I will post an update after I eat in Discord. I gotta like clean up and stuff. Take some pictures just in case I manage to fuck up my nails while I'm cooking. And then I'm gonna have a really good ass hamburger for dinner, chat. I'm kind of looking forward to it because I don't know if y'all heard my nail growl. My stomach growl while I was doing top coat. Dude, I'm a hook it up. I'm a like multiple cheeses, sauteed onions, maybe a little bacon. I like putting not ketchup but barbecue sauce on the bun, chat. I got some good ass lettuce. I might skip the lettuce and have like a big ass good salad on the side. I don't have any JoJo's right now, but I might make some regular French fries. We'll have to see. I'm like drooling about it already. Anyway, I hope you guys have a good dinner if you haven't had it yet. If you already had dinner, I hope it was delicious. If it wasn't delicious, think about what you would like to have tomorrow and get yourself a delicious ass dinner. You deserve it. I'm going to raid us over to Naz. There's the raid. There's the direct link. Here is a raid message. This could be the run right now, chat. Naz is doing Hitless Dark Souls 2 with a PB of 1. And I don't usually get to raid Naz because I don't usually end this early. So it's nice to be able to head over there and definitely wish him luck. This is one of 2 like FromSoft Souls games that he has left to no hit. I think the other one, if memory serves, is Demon Souls. So if you enjoy the hitless, you'll enjoy it over there if I haven't had the chance to bring you guys over. I basically only get to raid Naz if I start super early and end super early. Because like we discussed the other day, oftentimes I start super early and then just stream until late anyway. But, oh, this is so good. Very, very happy with this. Chat, I hope you have a great rest of your day or night. I'm repeating myself. I'll update you in Discord. Thanks for hanging out. You're cool. Wish Naz luck. If I don't come back, have a great rest of your day or night, and I will see you tomorrow, but also maybe I'll see you later. Sorry for being indecisive. And if you are in the future on YouTube, please feel free to subscribe, and if you'd like to join me live, twitch.tv/Colette MSLP. I hope you all enjoyed, and thanks for watching.